Here, here we are going to start our new chapter, nutrition in animal. Before this, we have studied about nutrition in plants. So, before starting this chapter, I would like to recall some points on that. The first one is nutrition. Nutrition, the process of taking food for the proper functioning of our body is called nutrition. Now, it is of two categories. There are two categories of nutrition. We will write that. First one is autotrophic and second one is heterotrophic. Autotrophic and here heterotrophic. So after that, I know that you all have learned the definition. So I'm not going to repeat the definition, but few important points of this I will tell. The first one is self-made food. Self-made food. And second one is dependent on others. Dependent on others. So these 2 points, can you guess what does that means? Autotrophic means the organism that are self-made, means they can make their own food, and in heterotrophic, these are the organisms that are dependent on autotrophic nutrition, means that are the organisms which are not able to make their food, they get their food from other organisms. Now we will study about the different names, different type of organisms which are getting their food either any of the nutrition. The first one is autotrophic and the organisms are autotrophs. Autotrophs. Second one is heterotrophic and the organisms are called heterotrophs. Heterotrophs. So these are the different type of organisms that are exhibiting different type of nutrition. Now in this autotrophic nutrition we have studied in our previous chapter, that was nutrition in plants. So now we will conclude or we will continue to nutrition in animals. We have studied about different type of nutrition. Now we will start our nutrition in animals. Basically nutrition in animals conclude 5 different stages. We have 5 different steps. We can say that it have 5 steps. Can you guess them name? No. Okay, I will tell you. If you are guessing, that's good. Otherwise, listen to here. First one is ingestion. Second one is digestion. Third one is absorption. Fourth is assimilation. And fifth is egestion. So these are the different 5 stages that an animal will include in his life, include in his nutrition tech process to get the nutrition from any food item. So you can note down these names. First one is ingestion, second is digestion, third is absorption, fourth is assimilation, and the fifth is egestion. So note it down. Afterwards, we will go step by step. We have studied all the 5 types, 5 steps of the nutrition in animal. So first one is ingestion. The simple meaning of ingestion is take in. Take in. So we can define it like the process of taking food inside our body, or the process of taking a food bite from our mouth for the further processes is known as ingestion. So ingestion is the process in which we are taking a small bite of the food in our mouth, and then it passes on for the further processes. The second one is digestion. Digestion. In both the processes, one thing is common. One thing is most responsible, and that is teeth. Without teeth, the ingestion or the digestion cannot be possible. Or if it is possible, then it will have many of the difficulties. The digestion means the breakdown of the food. Breakdown of the food. So we can say that in digestion, the digestion is a process in which the food particle is broken down into very smaller particles. In first step, we have taken food inside our body. In second step, the food particle is broken down into very fine particles, or very small particles. Then third step is absorption. Third step is absorption. By its name, you can guess that in this process, the broken food particles are taken for the further processes so that the energy can be released. In absorption, the food particle, the broken food particle that is done in digestion, or we can say that the digested food is absorbed by our body to take nutrients and energy for our metabolism. So here we can write that taking of food for energy, taking up for energy. Fourth one is assimilation. Assimilation. Here the energy is generated in this absorption process. The energy is generated from the digested food. Now in assimilation, that generated energy, the energy that was generated in absorption, that energy is transferred to the whole parts of the body with the help of blood and with the help of nerves. So we can say that the transfer of energy. Transfer of energy. So in assimilation, we can say that it is the process in which the generated energy is transferred to the whole parts of the body for the proper functioning of each and every parts in our body. So up to this four processes are clear. Now the last one is egestion. Last one is egestion. In simple words, we can say excretion. So egestion is the process of excretion. In this, up to this, the food that was responsible for our health, that the food that was helpful for our body, is converted into energy, and energy is being taken and transferred to the whole parts. Now in egestion, the removal. Egestion is the removal of the wastage. Which waste? The waste that was remaining from the food after the generation of energy. So the removal of those wastes out of the body is known as egestion. So these were the 5 basic steps that are responsible for the nutrition in animals. Now next topic is nutrition in amoeba, that we will continue in next session. Thank you, class.